with my good friend, Dr. Yana Leonova. How are you, Yana? And thank you very much for joining us.
I'm very well, thank you. Have a busy day today. Everybody's in Dubai and so active and hectic and trying to get engaged.
That's the beautiful thing about Dubai. The business is on, people are here, so much activity happening.
That's true.
Yana, can you please introduce yourself and let us know what is it that you're working in? You're very active in the blockchain space, and you're working on projects that are utilizing blockchain in real-world economy, such as agriculture. That's your PhD thesis. So can you please quickly introduce yourself and let us know what is it that you're working on?
So my name is Dr. Yana Leonova. I defended my thesis just very recently, last year, actually during the pandemic. Used the time and finalized it. And I was focusing on agriculture, on economics of agriculture development. And I'm a strong believer in technology that actually benefits people, bring real value. And I see how rapidly everything is developing these days. Like 20 years ago, we just started having internet, and today we cannot imagine our life without computers and various gadgets and various sensors, and everything is just around us. It's so much digitalized, especially in developed world, but also developing world is coming there. Like for example, if you look at Africa, people have, let's say, rather miserable life, don't have access to many things, but they all have mobiles. They all can go to global network, they all can connect, they all can make payments by using their mobiles rather than using their banking cards, because they just don't have banking cards. And actually, if you look like at the statistics of United Nations, you will see that more than around 1.7 billion people, they just don't have a digital identity. They don't have access to banks. They just like exist and like don't really exist. But on the other hand, they all have mobiles. And on the other hand, they have social network and they have access to global community, but without being recognized by this global community. And so, for example, blockchain, I came across blockchain when I was still based in London. That was 2016, I would say. I finished a course in Oxford Blockchain Strategy, and I met a lot of interesting people, and I saw how they utilize blockchain in completely various sectors, from healthcare to agriculture to infrastructure to financial services and so on and so on. And I saw how the proper understanding of blockchain and proper application of blockchain can actually benefit people, can create trust between people, can create transparency. Like for example, I'm focusing on agriculture. And recently I was involved in one project in Haiti, and the Haiti government, together with the World Bank, they set up like a blockchain for smaller farms there. And you can trace now, for example, mango that is gathered by farmer in Haiti, and you can trace all the way down to Walmart. And actually you can see that in traditional economy, the Haitian farmer is making only 2% of the value of the price that this mango is sold later on in Walmart. And 98% just disappears. So Haitian farmers have like really very basic income, like probably less than $1 a month. And while everybody in between, all these middlemen, just abuse the situation and make their own money and sell it to the same Walmart. And it's a lot of examples like that. So blockchain, implementation of blockchain can really eliminate this middleman, can get access to global marketplace of the most vulnerable people in our society, let's say farmers worldwide, can give them digital identity, can lead them to funding, crowdfunding, other resources. And so it's not only like profit, but it also can help and solve social issues and really enrich people, educate people, gather people, make people proud of themselves and have this feeling of community, the feeling of the international people in the world.
So thank you very much for this. This was beautiful. There's a lot of innovation coming from the blockchain space. Last year it was DeFi. This year is NFT. What do you think about NFTs? What's your are you getting involved? Are you NFTing some farmland? Are you buying collectibles?
No, I'm not. I'm less involved. I'm risk averse. And all this trading is very much speculative for me. I believe in digital assets in general, and I think it's like a very I would say predictable stage, next level. Everything is going digital now. Why do we still have these shares? Why do we still have, for example, this paper money? Everything is just going into another direction, the digital direction.
But you are not going yourself into NFTs?
Into cryptocurrencies, no. For digital assets like security tokens, yes. I understand, I see the logic.
You don't even feel a bit of logic in Bitcoin?
Currently, for me, it's very speculative.
Bitcoin is very speculative.
Yeah,
still.
It's still.
Really? It's the third largest currency in the world.
That's
it's
true.
Still speculative.
That's true, but I don't see like really asset laying behind them. I only see some hopes, some thoughts, some predictions, but it's not really backed by anything valuable in my opinion.
But
so today is $5, tomorrow is like 65. For me personally, I believe in digital assets, but me personally...
So you prefer fiat money that is backed by what?
I prefer...
Here's $1 million by Zimbabwean government.
Yes.
What is it backed by?
I don't believe in Zimbabwe money as well. But there are some solid, let's say not so... Maybe.
So what is US dollar backed by?
US dollar is backed by the...
Here's 50 euros. What are they backed by? Nothing.
In a global scale, maybe, yes, but it's already established, it's traditionally been there is system in place, there is infrastructure in place. You know, of course, there are a lot of political issues also involved, and countries keep playing around and pressure this currency down, this currency going up, yes, but this is like established system that's been there since probably the 2,000 or 5,000 years since humanity
Euro is less than 20 years old.
Euro as a banknote, yes. Euro as a system of money, it's been there as a part of the system of money, like the understanding, the concept, the infrastructure, like everything around that. It's just, you can call it euro, you can call it krone, but it's kind of underlying, like the same concept underlying this.
So even Elon Musk putting $1.5 billion of Tesla treasury into Bitcoin would not convince
He's an entrepreneur.
He's
risky. He takes risks.
Would not convince you to. No, Tesla is a publicly listed company. He has shareholders too. He did not put his own money. He put the company that is publicly traded and has shareholders put in the money. So even that move would not convince you that Bitcoin is an asset class.
I am convinced that there is future. I am convinced, but me personally, currently I'm not investing there.
Okay.
I still invest more traditionally. I believe in land, I believe in brick, I believe in real estate in certain locations. Again, it's not in Zimbabwe. Me personally, I'm not risk averse.
Here I am trying my best to convince Yana to jump the ship and become a Bitcoiner, and we've been having the same conversation years and years, and I'll try next year. I'll see how you feel next year.
Try. But currently, for my portfolio, I just have various real estate places, various stages, something for rent, something for it's an investment, and then I sell it and then I buy it again. But this is what I know, I'm secure in my knowledge about this, and that's what I understand.
You have relocated your family to Dubai several years ago.
2.5.
2.5 years ago. For all the people who are watching us now, can you let them know why they should come to Dubai, why they should move to Dubai, why they should relocate their businesses to Dubai? If you think they should.
Yeah, I think I should. We moved here in August 2018, the hottest months of the year, and we thought, okay, if we survive this temperature, then probably we'll survive the next months. And yes, apart from a little bit too high temperature in summertime. Otherwise, I don't have any downsides, or any hesitations of continuing living here. It's very safe. It's very energetic. It's very international. So many people are coming here. you have the feeling that the government and people are welcoming you and they want to help you and open doors for you, and everything is kind of agile. It's a young spirit, it's a young country, and you can feel it. You can feel that things are developing here, and people come here, you know, register companies pretty easy, open an account pretty easy. You find people from all the international community here, you know, all the specialists here. It's so easy to come, it's so easy to integrate. Some people tell me like, oh, but this is an Arab country and Muslim and this and that. But frankly speaking, in Dubai, you don't have any issues. And they really promote tolerance here. And it's not just words, it's action. I never experienced anything that I am either this race or this region or this gender. I never experienced any issues like that.
Yeah, I have exactly the same experience. Everybody's very welcoming, Emiratis, men, women. I've never been felt unwelcome, never been felt uncomfortable. The local population, which is a very small population, very welcoming towards the expats, and that's why we're here. So to all of us watching, we will see you in May for the AIBC Summit, and you can try to convince your best
Yes.
to Yana to get into Bitcoin. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
for being here.
Bye.